Hi everyone. So this is just a walkthrough of my student information survey that I had created. One of the first things I edited was the banner that was used. I changed it so that it was a little more warm and inviting. I liked that it said, "Tell me a little bit about yourself," because it sort of shows the student that I wanted to learn from them. And then in terms of the questions that I asked, I wanted to keep it relatively short and sweet. And so I begin by asking the students what name they would want me to use, any pronunciation tips that they have for me. I myself, I'm Armenian. I have a pretty complex name. And so I always appreciate when a student sort of tells me how they want to pronounce their name. The next question I ask is, what's the best way to reach the student so that we have a good open communication? I also ask how long they've been in college to get a sense of, are they early in their college courses, or are they a little bit more senior? I also ask if they've had a microbiology class in the past, because I think it's important to understand what type of base knowledge the student has going into the semester. And then the last set of questions really ask what type of learner the student is, how do they best study, and then also what kind of technology are they familiar with. My course requires upload of a lot of assignments and group work, and so I want to make sure that my student doesn't have any identified barriers in terms of access to technology. I think it's also important to get a sense of how they feel emotionally going into the class. And so I ask a question about how they're feeling going into this class. I've featured this question in the past, and it really, I think, makes a difference when I know a student is either excited or a little bit more anxious or nervous. And so really getting that understanding from the student can be really important. That's pretty much it. Thank you so much.